What's going on? Good evening, everyone. I'm Emmanuel, and I'm just doing a little blog because I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. And the thing is, I get a lot of criticism for being a Cowboys fan. I love my team. I've been a Cowboys fan since '90, and it's like I see sports analysts like Skip Bayless who ride for us. Well, King, shouts out to you. Shouts out to you, Skip. And then you get the naysayers who doesn't believe in us, like the Stephen A. Smiths of the world, the Shannon Sharps, and much respect. Shannon, you're a Hall of Famer. I got none but the utmost respect for you. I got none but the utmost respect for Stephen A. Smith. He's been doing this. He's been doing this for quite some time, about 20 years. And he's been a sports analyst. So I respect him. He has knowledge. He knows what he's talking about. But I also feel like you, in some ways, a hater, Stephen A. That's just that. He's the biggest Cowboys hater, but, Damian Woody, he's up and down with it. Max, I don't know, shouts out to Marcus Spears. I just feel like a lot of people critique us and downplay us and criticize us about our coach, and it starts from him. He's a lot of people say that he lacks the motivation. He doesn't get us fired up and get us mentally prepared for each game, which is why a lot of people say that we lost the Jets game, we lost the Saints game, we lost the Packers game. Now, I feel like with the New Orleans game, they came in with a chip on our shoulder. We came in last year in Dallas and held them boys to 10 points for Breeze. So, I know once they had the home game, they was going to come fired up and they was going to have all the motivation in the world. I usually have on my Cowboys hat, don't ever get it twisted. Die-hard Cowboys fan since '90. Let's just get that out the way. It just came in with, a chip on their shoulder, and I think our defense set up. I would have liked them to make more of a stance, but I'm not mad. They did their part. They held them to 12. They was able to squeak out the win against the Packers. Our defense didn't come to play. Let's just be honest. In the first half, they got out to 7-point lead that turned into 14. Like how Shannon like to critique it all the time, and Stephen A. We're not a accident waiting to happen. We working. With our star Aaron Rodgers, it's Aaron Rodgers. He's a bad man. He seems to be our kryptonite. Every time we play Green Bay, either at Lambeau or in Dallas, as much as it pains me to say, he has our number right now. But I love our effort. I love our fight. I love our drive. I love how we were able to fight through adversity, make it a game, and we came, close to coming all the way back. Maybe what would have been the greatest comeback in NFL history, regular season. So I had to take that on the chin. The Jets game, I felt like they're an NFL team. They have a roster full of NFL players, but there's no reason why we should have lost that game. We got down 21-3, and I'm watching the game. I'm highly disappointed. But once again, it showed our resiliency, our heart, our drive. We left it all out, and it came down to a missed 2-point conversion that, in my opinion, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a Cowboys fan, I felt like it was pass interference in the end zone on the 2-point conversion. With a jet safety, what's his name, May or whatever his name is. I just feel like it starts with Dak Prescott. First and foremost, let's not act like this man leading up into the bye wasn't third in the league in passing yards. He's having the best statistical season of his career. He's balling. He's doing his part. Now the 12 touchdowns to 7 interceptions is kind of, it's not really good. But, Dak is a winner. And Dak, time and time again, hit after hit, despite what you think, Stephen A., despite what you might say, Shannon or all the other naysayers, he's a competitor. He has heart. Hit after hit, sack after sack, he gets right back up and just, as Skip like to, point out all the time, he's second in the league since 2016 and wins behind Brady. Since 2016, he has the most fourth quarter comebacks and game-winning drives. He leads the league in QBR. Since Amari has come to Dallas, he's 11-5. From 3-5 to 11-5 over the last, what's it? 12-5 over the last 17 games. I would say that's pretty good. Dak, I love you. You're my quarterback. I believe you should get paid what you're asking for. I mean, maybe I say 35 mil. I bet Russell Wilson. You gotta bring one home first. That's how Stephen Jones is looking at it. That's how Jerry Jones is looking at it. And I believe that you can deliver us a championship. But I need for you to have the mentality that you have had since Mississippi State, which is I'm going to go out there and do whatever I have to do to be successful. Leave it all out on the line. And this is it, man. From here on out, we can't take no games lightly. We got the Giants Monday night. We own them. We've won the last 5 meetings against the Giants, but granted, that was with Eli Manning as a starter. Daniel Jones, he's impressive. I can't sit here and lie. As a Cowboys fan, he's impressive, and I know he's going to bring it. He's going to bring all the energy on Monday night, and I just hope that we can come in with the mindset that we can't take them lightly. Despite what their record is, we can't take them lightly. We have to come in there with a sense of urgency. It's not a must-win game, but we have to come in there with the mentality that we can't lose. These are games that we need to win, that we should win. The Giants. After that, we have a tough one at home next week, Minnesota. From Minnesota, I believe we have Detroit, so forth and so on. New England, Chicago, Philly. It's a tough slate, but it's all winnable games. Zeke, I need you to be who you were in 2016, who you were last year. Labeled that in some people's minds as the best back in the league. You have to, I believe that our game plan coming in from here on out needs to be balanced, because while I respect you, Dak, and I truly respect that effort you had against Green Bay, how Skip always like to point out the 300 plus yards, 329 yards to be exact in the second half was impressive. But what was the running game? We went away from the running game. And I believe once we were able to get back into the game, we could have balanced it out and won that game. But that's neither here or there. As well as the Jets game, it needs to be balanced. We need to get Pollard involved in the game. We need to work some gadget plays with Tavon Austin and Randall Cobb, in the backfield. Some trick plays or some quarterback options, some zone reads. Play action. We need to Kellen Moore. I followed you. I've been a fan of yours since Boise State, since you was the quarterback at Boise State, and when we drafted you, I was excited. Now that you're our offensive coordinator, I need you to expand your horizons. You need to think outside the box, be creative, more creative, and when pressure hits, you have to be there to withstand everything. You understand what I'm saying? As far as our defense, I love the addition of Michael Bennett. I feel like he's a proven winner. He brings that toughness. I wanted Jamal Adams. Those that know me, no Slaxer. My boy Xavier or Jeff Heath or anyone else on our roster, the safeties, Donzel Wilson or anyone else. But I felt like he would have brought that much needed swag, that toughness to our defense. Fortunately, we didn't get him, so we just have to work with what we got. I need key players on that defense to step up. But I feel like the defense has been relatively pedestrian as of first 7 games. Jalen, you're my boy. I need to see more. LVE, I need to see more. Tank, I need to see more. Robert Quinn, be that guy, man. 6 sacks, 5 games. I like it. I respect it. We just need to push it a little harder. Antoine Woods and Kerry Hyder and Wouzier and Byron. I need y'all to just come into my listen. What you guys have to understand, which I'm quite sure you are NFL players, you're professionals. It's been 24 years since we last won a ring. Let that sink in. 2019, we won a ring in 95. These guys have to come in with the mentality that every game is a Super Bowl and leave it all out on the field, all out on the line. Put your heart into it. Amari, nothing but respect for you, bro. You've been 90 plus catches, 90, I believe 97 catches for almost 1,500 yards, and the 17 games that you have produced for us. What was it, 12 touchdowns, 11 touchdowns? You're that guy, man. I need to see more from Mike, from Gallup. I need to see more from Randall Cobb, from Tavon Austin, from Devin Smith, from Jason Witten, from Blake Jarwin. I need everyone to play their parts. And it starts, like I said, with Dak. You need to make it happen, man. Spread the ball. Let Zeke do what he do. Stop, I believe you being wrongly criticized. Your passes be accurate, which is why you lead the league in QBR. But a lot of the throws are uncatchable, and it takes a special player like Amari to turn what looks like or might come off as a negative into a positive, or short gain, 5-yard gain into a 50-yard catch and run. So it's no downplaying. This is my team. I've been a Dallas Cowboys fan for 29 years now, almost 30 years. I believe we can fight, man. I believe it starts with taking care of our division, not taking no teams light, and trying to win at least 8, between 7 and 8 of our remaining games. So we can go 7-2 or 8-1 down the stretch. That sets us up perfectly to finish with possibly the 3rd or 4th seed in the playoffs, depending on our record. It's going to be tough, but we can do it. I feel like we need to finish the fight. I need Super Bowl number 6. We need it. Like, Jerry, Steven, the whole Dallas Cowboys management has invested so much in, and we have the assets, we have the team, we have the mental toughness, we have the players, we have the heart, we have the drive, we have the mentality to break through. We always hit a roadblock. It seems like either in the divisional round or in the wild card round, we need to do more. Because 5 years ago now, that infamous death catch, there's nothing I can say about it. I believe it was a catch, but they ruled it not a catch. And, then we turn around 2016. Dak, as a rookie at that time, went toe-to-toe with, in many people's minds, the best thrower of the football in the league right now, Aaron Rodgers. And boy, did he put on it. And Dak, he showed you, but it wasn't enough. Then last year, we came in there unprepared against the Rams, and they ran all over us. And I just think that if we just put our heads together, and we just come out game after game after game after game, one game at a time, one step at a time, with the mentality that we're focused and we playing for something, in the end, I believe we can get it done. It starts Monday night.